Ever pondered about the things that might be subtly sabotaging your relationship? Are you curious about what could be the silent killers of your bond? As we unravel the intricacies of relationships today, we're going to pinpoint the 10 things you should refrain from in order to nurture a joyful, robust bond. First and foremost, desist from assuming. Assumptions are notorious for leading to misunderstandings, and these misunderstandings often create rifts. Instead of relying on assumptions, it's crucial to open up a dialogue. Engage in a conversation, express thoughts, share your feelings. Open communication not only clears misunderstandings, but also fosters a deeper understanding and strengthens connections. Communication fosters understanding and strengthens connections. 2. Stop comparing. Every relationship is a world unto itself, an intricately woven tapestry of experiences, emotions, and interactions. Each bond, each connection is inherently distinct and different. They are sculpted by the unique interplay of two individual personalities, by their shared histories, their triumphs, and their trials. Every moment of joy, every pang of sorrow, every shared smile and tear, they contribute to the beautiful complexity that is your relationship. It's a vibrant mosaic of highs and lows, joys and sorrows, love and loss. This is the marvelous and unique narrative of your bond. Appreciate this distinctiveness, this unique beauty of your relationship, rather than comparing it with others. 3. Stop holding grudges. When you hold on to past mistakes, you're inviting a dark cloud of resentment to shadow your bright future. This cloud can hinder you from embracing new opportunities, from seeing the beauty of the present moment, and from truly growing as a person. It's like carrying a heavy burden that weighs you down, affects your mood, and influences your interactions with others. It prevents you from seeing the good in people, focusing on their flaws and shortcomings instead of their virtues and strengths. This is why you need to practice forgiveness. Forgiveness is not a one-time act, it is a constant choice. It doesn't mean you forget the wrong done to you, but rather, you choose not to let it dictate your life. It's like releasing a caged bird, giving it the freedom to soar, and it's the same with your heart. You'll feel lighter, happier, and more open to positive experiences. Just remember, we all have our flaws. We all stumble and fall, and we all make mistakes. Forgiving doesn't mean condoning the mistake, but understanding that everyone makes mistakes. 4. Stop neglecting your own needs. A relationship is a partnership, not a sacrifice of self. It's essential to remember that while love and compromise are key, they should never tip the balance to the point where you lose sight of your individuality. Your needs, aspirations, and self-care are just as significant as those of your partner. Placing undue emphasis on fulfilling your partner's needs while ignoring your own will cultivate resentment, imbalance, and dissatisfaction in the long run. It's important to be there for your partner, but not at the cost of your self-worth or personal growth. This doesn't mean you should be selfish, but rather, it's about striking a balance. The art of nurturing oneself breeds a sense of contentment and fulfillment that radiates outward, positively impacting all aspects of your life, including your relationship. Maintaining your personal growth, developing your interests, and prioritizing your well-being doesn't mean you're taking away from your partnership. Instead, it enhances the quality of your relationships as you bring a healthier, happier self to the table. By nurturing your personal growth, not only do you enhance your own life, but you also contribute positively to the relationship. After all, a flourishing individual makes for a flourishing partnership. Nurture your personal growth, and your relationship will bloom alongside it. 5. Stop trying to change your partner. It is essential to understand that every individual is a unique composition of characteristics, habits, and idiosyncrasies. Each person you meet carries a set of attributes that differentiate them from the rest of the world. Your partner, too, is one such unique individual, endowed with traits that are distinctly theirs. You might find some of these traits endearing, while others might be a little more challenging to love. But remember, it's these quirks and differences that add layers of depth to their personality, making them who they are. Instead of attempting to modify these traits, why not try embracing them as a part of your partner's distinctive personality? Remember, your partner is not a project to be reshaped or redesigned, but a person to be loved, cherished, and accepted as they are. They are the elements that make your partner uniquely them. 6. Stop avoiding difficult conversations. This is easier said than done, isn't it? We've all been there, that moment where we can feel a difficult conversation looming on the horizon. The anxiety builds up, the urge to run and hide becomes overwhelming. But avoidance is not the solution. By avoiding, you are leaving unresolved issues festering beneath the surface, leading to further misunderstandings and exacerbating tension in your relationships. Instead, face these discussions bravely and directly. It may seem scary, but remember, the toughest battles often lead to the most valuable lessons. Confront these issues, accept them, and work through them. Remember, it's through these moments of discomfort and challenge that you grow, and not only you, but the relationships you hold dear. So do not be afraid of these tough talks. Embrace them, tackle them head on, and watch your relationship grow stronger through adversity. 7. Stop putting the relationship on the back burner. Understand that every relationship demands care, commitment, and can't be pushed aside or taken for granted. Just like a tender sapling that needs nurturing to grow into a strong tree, a relationship too needs the nourishment of love, respect, and understanding to grow and blossom. Consider your relationship as if it were an investment, a deposit you make today for a more secure and fulfilling future. You see, every ounce of attention, every minute of time, and every bit of effort that you put into your relationship makes it stronger, more resilient. It's not just about putting in the effort, but about making the commitment to stick with it, to work on it, and to never give up on it, regardless of the challenges you might face. This demands a level of dedication that goes beyond the ordinary, a willingness to make sacrifices, and a readiness to go the extra mile. Because just like a precious gem that requires relentless refining to reveal its true beauty, your relationship too requires your undivided attention, your consistent effort, and your unwavering commitment. Remember, love isn't a mere feeling, it's a continuous action, a ceaseless effort. Invest in it wholeheartedly. 8. Stop forgetting the little things. There is so much power in small gestures that we often overlook. Let us take a moment to think about the beauty of a heartfelt compliment, or the simple joy of holding the door for someone. Picture the delight in a child's eyes when you give them a small toy, or the unanticipated warmth you provide to a homeless person when you offer them a hot meal. When you take the time to carefully listen to someone, to sincerely ask how their day was, you are performing a small act of kindness. And these small acts, they accumulate. They create ripples in the universe that reach farther than you can see. They may seem insignificant in the grand scheme of life, but they unfailingly add value, bringing light and happiness into the lives of those they touch. When you appreciate a loved one for their hard work and efforts, you are not just acknowledging their deeds, but also validating their worth. Small gestures of appreciation, like a simple thank you, can make a person feel valued, loved, and cherished. They can brighten someone's day and make them feel special. And this is the power of the little things. They may be small, but they hold an immense capacity to evoke strong emotions and create memorable moments. Remember, it's the little things that often mean the most. 9. Stop ignoring red flags. Now, when we say red flags, it's important to understand what we mean. Red flags are signals or signs that something is not right. They're warning symbols that should alert you to potential problems. These are the uneasy feelings you get in your gut, the little voice in the back of your head whispering something isn't right, the nagging doubts that keep you awake at night. These are not random, meaningless feelings. Rather, they are your intuition warning you about possible danger or trouble ahead. However, more often than not, we end up ignoring these red flags. We tell ourselves that we're being paranoid or overthinking. We try to rationalize the uneasy feelings away. We convince ourselves that things will get better, things will change. But that's not how it works. Problems don't simply vanish into thin air just because we choose to ignore them. They don't take a back seat because we wish them away. Ignoring a problem is like shutting your eyes to a storm. It doesn't stop the storm, but rather it blinds you to it. The storm will continue to rage, and it will continue to cause damage. You might not see it, but that doesn't mean it's not happening, and it definitely doesn't mean that it's not affecting you. The more you ignore a problem, the more it grows, the more it festers. And the longer you wait to address it, the harder it gets to resolve. So heed the red flags, don't ignore them. If something feels off, address it right there and then. Ignoring problems won't make them disappear, it will only allow them to fester. And 10, stop forgetting why you fell in love. Amid the chaos of life, it's easy to lose sight of the love that brought you together. Rekindle that flame, and remember why you chose each other. In summary, a relationship is a sacred connection that requires care and attention. Stop assuming and start communicating. Don't compare your relationship to others. Instead, appreciate its uniqueness. Let go of grudges and embrace forgiveness. Take care of your own needs and accept your partner for who they truly are. Don't shy away from difficult conversations. And remember to prioritize your relationship. Appreciate the little things, address red flags, and never forget why you fell in love. Remember, a relationship isn't just about the grand gestures. It's about the small, everyday decisions that foster love and respect. So, take a moment today to reflect on these points and see how you can make your relationship stronger and healthier. After all, love is a beautiful journey that's worth every step.